Lisa here from Journey to Fitness, your posture and pain coach. So I did a whole bunch of videos on the foot, a whole bunch of video on the calf, and now I'm gonna do the shin. Nobody's talking about the shin and how important these muscles are. They help you dorsiflex your foot. And most people don't have this range of motion here, this mobility here. What they have is this. They cheat by just lifting their toes. And now they're overworking the extender muscle, which they already overwork from wearing slippers all the time. And that leads to a whole other bunch of problems for the foot because they no longer flex their toes and be mobile with their toes. So check out the foot videos. Today we're going to talk about the shin. So if you touch these tissue here on your shin, it shouldn't be painful. No matter if you're rubbing really hard, pressing hard into it, pulling it, pinching it, and you should be able to. I just have some oil, so you should be able to pinch and pull and separate the tissue away from the bone. And if you can't do that, that means the tissues are very bound up, tangled up, knotted up. And when that happens, the tissue shuts down. Then these muscles no longer can do this motion. So today I'm going to show you a simple way to release this. But it does take time because you didn't get all bound up and dried up overnight. This is years of neglect. We don't do any maintenance for our body. And you're going to hear me say this all the time. Maintenance, maintenance, maintenance. We do maintenance for our car, for other part of our body, our hair, our dental work, but our skin, but we never take care of our fascia. Now, you can use foam roller on this area and it will help some, but the Fascia tool are amazing design because it scrubs and increase blood flow and detangle and reorganize the connective tissue that are like spider webs, and they could get all tangled up and knotted up, matted up, twisted up. So this is a great way to increase blood flow, and you can feel it as you scrub. It starts to get warm. And the goal is to go layer by layer by layer to release these tissue, because your fascia is all over your body. It's underneath your skin, underneath the inside of fat, underneath the muscle, inside of muscle. So there's just so many layer by layer by layer that you need to break up, and that takes time. So this alone can take a good 3 to 6 months to release, depend how often you do it. Now, if tissues are very unhealthy, you will see some bruising. That's just natural, because what happened is that you're separating tissue that's been stuck to each other. So you are creating some trauma, but necessary trauma to get the tissue back into the right position. So it's gonna take time to heal. And when that happens, it'll back off for a week or 10 days, depending how much bruising you have. And we do the blasting again when you are healed up. And you're gonna notice how much more softer the tissue is, how much more definition you're gonna have in the calf, and how much more mobility you have in the ankle. On this side, it's gonna feel different. There's not much tissue here, but there's still tissue. And sometimes it's all matted up into the bone, and it feels like you're running over bone, and you are. There's a thinner layer of tissue here, but you still need to release these. And sometimes when you touch it, it could feel like little bubble wraps. And that's definitely a lot of adhesion that you need to slowly, lightly release. So just this little real estate here can take a good amount of time. Be patient, have common sense, know when to back off, be curious, and you're gonna start noticing a whole new level of freedom in flexibility, in mobility, in strength, in the way your legs start to look more defined, more youthful. So try this out. Let me know what you think. Till next time. Aloha.